Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to Spud Sanctuary. This is your host, Big Potato. Yeah, we are back to the tutorial on starting a colony on Terra. Now, this is pretty much into the mid game now, and just gonna do a quick recap. Each of our duplicates will have needs. They will need to eat calorie, they will need breathe oxygen, and also they need to exhale carbon dioxide and also excrete their bodily fluids as well. Um, so in terms of the food calories, since the infinite food storage now, why does it have pollution exposure? Why is that? Why does it have polluted oxygen in there? Uh-oh. How come polluted oxygen got in there? This is supposed to be carbon dioxide only in there. Oh, I have no idea how long that's happened. So there's a mistake. I don't know what happened there. All right. Okay, we gotta quickly fix that. Is there a blob of carbon dioxide in around there? Okay, so that is not good. Oh my god, there is some polluted oxygen right there. Okay, so we gotta crack this one open. Alright, so we're supposed to have a deep freeze with a carbon dioxide in there. Somehow, we have polluted oxygen in there. Somehow. So, let's see what we can do about that. Maybe we'll have a shipping line all the way over there for polluted oxygen. Yeah, maybe. That is weird. This one had carbon dioxide in this one single cell forever. Anyways, so we've got infinite storage. We have a lot of food here. I am not sure how I can get. Maybe I need to destroy this block as well to get some carbon dioxide in here. But I will need to set up a conveyor loader and get them to ship any spoiled food out of the freezer and get into somewhere else. Okay, we have to put it into the toilet. So, okay, so here's our infinite food storage. Somehow it's got polluted oxygen in there. Then we have our spawn producing. So spawn is for self-powered oxygen machine. Basically, it is using the water being supplied into this machine, and then we'll have the oxygen and the hydrogen being pumped out. Hydrogen is used for power. Oxygen is to populate our, so not populate, but oxygenate our base, and of course our exosuit for outside the base exploration. Right, now the toilet is pretty much self-sufficient. We have a pipe right here that is sending the polluted or excess polluted water out into the spawn, and then the spawn will give us the water back out. Oh, sorry, the oxygen back out. Very, very nice circular. But it's not going to be enough, so from time to time we'll need to pump the polluted water pool down here. But this water is becoming less and less and less, so we need a little bit more help from here. And what we need to do is get this room really, really hot. Okay, we're gonna get this room very, very hot. Right now, I need to probably reduce the air pressure in here a little bit. So I would need to pump a little bit of stuff out, a little bit of air out of here. At the same time, I will probably just get this water into this room, make it become hot water. Sorry, 95. So make it become very very hot steam, and crack this open. So this is only the steam in here, and get the steam turbine to suck out the steam. Provide that water. 95 degree is a little bit hot, and put it into the electrolyzer. So that's the end goal for today, is to somehow tame this this salt geyser. There is a little bit of hydrogen, so we need to be a little bit careful when we're digging this place out. Alright, so that's the goal today, and we are going to really heat up this place. Now, as we can see, this is only 50 degrees at the moment, 46. Over here is 46. So we're going to try to heat up this place, and also we're going to put a lot of heat plates out there inside. Now the other thing is our food source. We are essentially converting granite into barbecue. So right now we just ran out of granite because our hatch eat a lot of granite. So we're gonna solve that problem immediately first. Okay, alright, let's get started. Okay, Auto has just been scrubbed. Auto's priority is ranching and farming. We have 4 ranchers now, so we're gonna get him out of ranching and just really get him into farming. And Otto is going to get, of course, the hat first, farming, and operating. So his priority is going to change from farming, and if you have nothing to do, then help operate. The others, Bubbles, are going to get demolition, so Bubbles gonna get her demolition hat. Camille is just gonna go into more operating. Joshua, I have not decided what to do with him just yet. Max, he's gonna be more speedy. Queen, I'll just get, he does not need a critter ranching for now, so I'm just gonna give him more speed. Oh, sorry, more operation. Yep. So that's all fine. That's all set up. Now, important thing here is we need to ship out. We need to ship out. Okay, we need to ship out. Does that reach? We'll find out. We'll find out. Alright. We need to take a cable and just dunk it on top of here. And we will need power. Boom, boom, boom. And then we will need ask them to build really quickly. This is like the utmost important, because this thing having exposure to pollution, that is very weird. I did not understand how that happened. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's disable this building. Actually, let's just cut the power. Alright. Hopefully there's not... Are there any eggs? Any chill eggs? No. Alright, let's see what's in here. Okay, see? This is supposed to be carbon dioxide, and it shouldn't have anything else in here. Oh my god. How did that pollute it? Can I get a bit more? There's 700 carbon dioxide in here. Oh my. Oh my. And of course the cool is gonna escape. What's in here is -20. This isn't supposed to be -20 degrees in here, and out here is a nice 30 degrees. Alright, somebody please come and build this. Thank you. And this is still carbon dioxide, right? Yes, this is still carbon dioxide. This bit should just drop down there. Go drop down there. 1.8, 1.7, 1.9 kilo. Come on, just go down there. Boom. Oh, there's 2 kilos of carbon dioxide in there. There anything shouldn't happen in there anymore, right? Alright, let's connect the power, enable the building. Oh god. Alright, is that fixed? Yeah, this should be sterile. I have no idea why it's... somebody come and build this, please. Alright, anyway, they will finish building it, and then we will sort that out. Oh, they ran out of iron. So, do we have more iron? We only have... Let's make another 10 here and just copy the setting. There we go, auto. Thank you. You can build conveyor loader, auto? Oh, okay. I just need to give auto a hat. Alright, this one, let's see if this sweeper can fit. We are going to get all the polluted dirt and the rock piles out. Is that going to fit? Or is it because it's not powered? Come on, somebody. Oh yes, Otto needs a hat. Otto needs a hat. Otto is going to get farmer hat. Where is farming? Improve farming 2. There we go. Nisbet? Nope. Max? No. That's fine. They can't get out. And Otto should be able to get out, right? Just gonna check the doors. Yes, Otto can get out. Why hasn't anyone come and built? Is it because the lead is all the way down there? Okay, we're gonna... Oh. Okay. Alright, it's powered. It is not reaching out. Uh-oh. Okay, it doesn't fit. Because it should start loading this. Okay, I might need to turn that around. Because it might be the basket that is supposed to be the interaction side. And that means we'll need that over here a little bit. And we'll need the power over there a bit. Alright, we learned something today. Uh-oh, the puff. Puff's probably getting a couple shots in the face by the manual rat bolt generator. Okay, we need to turn this around. And we need to say, alright, get this done. Oh, there's more hatch? Oh, wow. A hatch just dropped out. Okay, this needs to have organic, polluted dirt, and rotting pile. Alright, there we go. You can see it's now loading it up. It's gonna take all the rot piles and polluted dirt out of there and chuck it in here, so it shouldn't have anything polluted dirt wise in there. That is very weird how polluted oxygen got in there. Alright, that problem is fixed. Hopefully it is permanently fixed. So everything's gonna fall in here. I probably need to pick up these polluted dirt as well. It's not really that important to drop them in here. Alright, okay. I'm gonna dig that one out, and we are going to dig into our nice hydrogen area. So hydrogen will naturally flow up. So what I'm gonna do is just dig up. Can they climb up like this? This is sand, right? Yeah, I don't want to step on sand. Let's do that. Yeah, look at them. Look at them go. So they're making a lot of iron. And I will need more iron too. So there is a fair bit of iron. The only thing I don't want to get it out is this chlorine in there. So I might build a quick, what do you call it? The liquid lock. Get in there, get the iron, get out. Right. I'm not gonna disturb this area too much. I will have an episode on Dracos. Okay, cool. So what's happening here is all the carbon dioxide is coming down and all the hydrogen should be staying up. Okay, they're stabilizing. Come on, hydrogen should be staying up. And okay, that should do. That should do. Okay, what we're gonna do is carefully start digging out this area and allow hydrogen to stay up a little bit. Let's do that. And over here, we're gonna create a liquid lock. So we actually don't need like insulated tiles. What do we need? A liquid lock like this. So something like this. With a water bottle like this. Actually, yeah, a little bit of oxygen wouldn't hurt. It's okay. Alright, there shouldn't be any problem, right? Oh my god, there's still a little bit of polluted oxygen. It's okay, they will get... It's only 18 grams of it. Not a lot. I could not believe that I'm making so much mistake. And also, I made this thermal aquatuna in my last episode. That was made out of gold amalgam. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is start pumping a little bit of the air out. No, we need to make this out of the steel. And we need to connect a little bit of power to that. Conductive wire. Can it come all the way over here? Yes, it can. Alright, and then we are going to just give it a signal switch. Just a quick signal switch. And we are just going to dump I'm thinking just dumping it down here. Or Hello. Let's have a look. What do we get? I don't really. I'm not sure on any dupes now. So unless the dupe is extremely exceptional, I'm not gonna worry about it. So just gonna grab some seeds. All right, and we're gonna break that one. Yeah. Once you finish building that, Rowan, I'm gonna get you to build that. And I will get a water bottle. Oh yeah, I need another water bottle over here too. I need to even out the temperature for this steam turbine. They're running at 43 degrees. Alright, okay, so we're gonna go water. Oh, actually, let's use crude oil. Crude oil, I've found, is just a little bit more stable. Okay, we are gonna get this gas pipe out here and just use a high pressure vent. This is only 1k gas pressure anyways. Alright, we're just waiting for somebody to come and bring some water. Ah, some oil. There we go, that should be enough. That should be enough for us to start going inside. Do I need a lot of oil? Yeah, I like a stable lock like this. Let's change the material over here. And this one, I'm gonna use... should I use oil on here? Not use water. It's okay. Water is okay. Water is okay. I want a bit more heat conductivity, the heat capacity in the water than the liquid that I'm using here. Alright, cool. I think that should be enough. There we go. We don't need that anymore. Okay, how much water is this? We can break into here and I will just start demolishing these. There we go. We can actually get all of that out. And also, maybe it's a good idea to just lock in the Drecos in there. And then we'll find all the other Drecos and put them all into this little habitat over there. And this will become their little home. I'm only extracting all the ions out of there. Okay. Oh. Why is that? Oh, there's a little bit of collapsing here. Alright. Excellent. So gas is going to get out of there. So what I'm pumping out is just try to reduce a little bit of oxygen and polluted oxygen in this area. There shouldn't be any chlorine. There's no chlorine in here. Yeah, once we heat up this place, I don't want to sort of pull all of the things out. I just need enough to get out of here. So all the oxygen, I don't need to empty this entire place out. This will become steam. Now steam sits in between, the gas layer is in between oxygen and carbon dioxide. So if I have enough steam pressure in here, before I break this open, what will happen is all the other gas should be up here, and everywhere else is steam, and then I'll just pump it all out. So that's the idea. And is this low pressure now? It is very low pressure, so let's turn that off for the time being. Let it pressurize a little bit before I turn it back on. Maybe I'll put on the end gate. We'll see. Alright, okay, let's have a look here. There's oxygen, there is hydrogen on top. Alright, we are ready to demolish down. Okay, and I'm gonna leave the bleach stone intact. I don't really like chlorine, just because where it sits in terms of the gas layers. Alright, and where I'm gonna dig down is through here, because I've seen there's no chlorine over here, so I'm just gonna pull a ladder. And up and down. And yep, we're gonna dig across. And just clean up all of this. All of this needs to go. Alright, that looks good. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. It's way too much. I might just deconstruct this one and let the oil fall down, and the oil's gonna fall down here. This is like my little oil pit. Let's just deconstruct that. It's too much oil. Okay. What is this? This is putting steel. And what is here? This is iron ore. So people should be filling up the iron ore first. Okay, let's just continue to dig through these. Uh-oh. They're gonna... Okay, alright. That's alright. That little bit of sedimentary rock we can handle. Granite, we got 55 tons. So we got plenty of food, again. As we are digging through this area, we're gonna have more and more food for our hatches. We are literally going to demolish this entire place, okay? And what do we do here? We're gonna do all of this. I'm gonna leave the bleach stone there. All of this needs to go. All of these are going. There's no bleach stone here. Okay, can somebody come and analyze? There we go. Beautiful. And plus, we have some fossil here too. So we can use that. Is that all out? Well done. Look at them go. They've already completed all the fossil work. Now, how much do we have? We got no more lime. Okay, that's why steel is not gonna continue. We got plenty of refined carbon. And we're probably not gonna have enough iron. That's alright. Okay, dig that out. There we go. Camille is researching, analyzing the saltwater geyser. We are just gonna dig down and demolish this entire place. We don't care. We don't care about anything here. Maybe don't want to lock in Camille in there. Don't destroy these yet, because Camille needs it from getting in and out. The rest of these, they will all go. These are not bleach stone, right? Okay, let's take that out. All of these out. Oh, that's a bleach stone. Now some of these bleach stone we can dig out because they're just right above the water. And we're gonna set up a pumping here and start pumping the water into here. And because this is 63 degrees, this actually will help us increase the water temperature in here. Look at him go without a care of the world. Okay, this whole thing. Where is our wall? Where is our wall? I might put some insulated tile just along this edge. Yeah, I'll do that. So let's put an insulated tile like this. Maybe like this. Or like this. Maybe like this. Yeah, that'll do. Uh-oh. You're not gonna get stuck in here, are you? Okay, and all the hydrogen is nicely sitting on top of here. Okay. I might need to give them a little bit of ladder to get there because they probably can't get through. That little bit should do. That should do. Oh, we can get rid of that too now. Excellent. Everything is dropping to the bottom. Look how fast they work. Now that I have so much labor, look how fast they go. That's it. Demolished. Didn't take long. Alright, all we need to do is just set up a pump. And all the hydrogen is up there. Why is it polluted oxygen? Oh, that's probably came in from outside. Yeah, don't do that. Don't dig through those. So hopefully there's no chlorine in here. There's no chlorine. That's good. Oh, Camille's almost finished analyzing it too. Okay, now that's done, what I'm going to do is put a container down here. Wait, does that overheat? No, it does not. And I'm going to dig out some of these bleach stones, because when they just gets dug and they fall down into the water underneath, they don't off gas. So I can dig out all of these, but not those ones that's gonna fall. This one I'm not gonna dig out. Oh, did it off gas? Yes, it did. I lied. Oh my god. I am proven a liar. There's going to be a layer of chlorine in here. Alright, if that's the case, then... I thought they just fall down without off-gassing. Apparently they do. Alright, we learned two things new today. Let's do that. Do that. I'm just gonna layer. I'm just gonna create a little gap. So I'm gonna dig through here and allow the water pump to come outside. Now this pipe can still probably handle a little bit more energy. This is 1810. So a water pump is going to take 240 watt. This wire can take another 240 watt. So I'm just going to take a little bit of power out of here. Just going to drag it down this way. Actually, I'm not going to use the real estate on the pipe. I'm just going to take down here and run it across. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. So all the hydrogen is now on top. We will harness this hydrogen and consolidate it, but not now. We'll need to dig out all of this area first. Alright. So the gas pressure is too low for our carbon dioxide to be turned down, which is good. Oxygen is pushing down. Fantastic. This water is keeping everything cool now. So this is 30 degrees. Our thermal aqua tuner is working. How often is this thermal aqua tuner working? 64%. So it is actually working quite hard. But the steam has gone down a bit, so that means all of our battery is going to start draining. We might need to put in another oh, let's have a look. New print. Excellent. Oh, food. Food is always welcome. And we also have Ellie. Ellie, to be honest, is not bad. A little bit of decreased decor. Alright, we're taking the food. Sorry, Ellie. Not gonna be able to take you. Alright, let's tame this. Let's focus on getting this all done first. Stick that out. Look at them go. That is so fast. We need to push all the hydrogen out of there. Yeah, they do off gas. A little bit. $500 kilos of abyssal. I think that it is going to hold, right? It is going to hold. It's been holding. Can dig out these two as well, and that one. Okay, this thing needs to put all the bleach stone, consumable, or oh no, it's not bleach stone. Sublimator, sublimator. I think that's how you say it. Now, because this is only going to put out water, that's a lot of salt water. Okay, so average output is okay. Sorry. Let's have a look. What? Let me slow down again. Okay, slow down again. This water. So what this saltwater geyser is coming out. So okay, so what we're doing here is now we need to solve the water problem, right? Oh, unreachable build. Okay, let's put something there. Oh, fall down there. Do not block my geyser, please. So, alright, so this geyser, it is going to, when it's erupting, it is going to erupt at 8.8 kilograms per second. So that's a lot, and it's going to erupt 338 seconds every 567 seconds. And its active period is 54 cycles, so about half. A little bit over half. And the next active is going to be 30 cycles. And average output is actually 3 kilograms per second. So let me actually grab my trusty calculator. Sorry, you can't see this on the screen, and it's probably the music has been turned off. Actually, why do I do that? Let me go to options, because I have my audio turned, say, mute when unfocused. There we go, done, resume. So you guys can have music on the side. Alright, so we have 8800 grams per second. It is going to erupt every 338, and then about 567. So it is 5 kilo per second when it's during its eruption period. And then we're going to do 54.4 divided by 98.8. It says 2888, so there might be some rounding, so a little bit of rounding, but yes, average throughput is going to be 3 kilograms per second of salt water. Salt water becomes, let's have a look, salt water, what does it become? Okay, so salt water doesn't completely become water. So when it's heated, it becomes steam. So not all of it becomes steam. So the actual water throughput, let's say we use there 2902.7, only 93% becomes water. So times 0.93. So this is just under 2.7 kilos. So 2699. So just under 2.7 kilos of water, the actual water, per second. Alright, so that information is in. Now we know the water's conversion to oxygen is 0.88. So the oxygen is 2399 per second. That means we can actually run 24 dupes out of this salt geyser. Alright, so our oxygen problem should be solved with this. Now so we can run 24 dupes with this, and that'll give us a lot of salt. And we'll use the steam turbine to take all the heat out into the base. Alright, okay, so let's set it up. So that's actually very good news. Very, very good news that we are getting that much water out of this. I'm just gonna double layer this. Because I'm a little bit afraid of it cracking. Food has decayed. I'm hoping it is on its way. Yes, it is. Thank you. And this is... Now I'm paranoid that this place will become polluted oxygen again. I guess somebody breathes the polluted oxygen. Oh my god. Alright, okay, let's set up. So this is 95-degree water. This is eventually going to become a 95-degree water. Just do that. Alright, let's dig all of these out. Alright, sorry. So we can't use a copper We can't use a copper one because that'll overheat 75. We should be safe using a gold amalgam pump. I'm just gonna bob it down here. Connect the power. And we are just going to use insulator pipe. Igneous should be fine. Oh, there's an oil pipe right here. Oopsie. Jump over. Like this. And we're probably just gonna dump it. Like that. But we're not gonna we're not gonna connect the power just yet. Not just yet. Okay, we're gonna set up a few things. One is a signal switch. Just somewhere here is fine. And connect it for now. Alright. And the other thing we need to do is heat up this area. So we have run out of lime, but somebody should be putting in fossil in here. Has that all been? I thought there's a lot of fossil here. Okay, there wasn't. So, all right, we should be able to run our electrolyzers off this thing for a long time, of this salt geysers for a long time, until we are ready for the next expansion. Okay, alright. So, it's not going to erupt for 30 cycles, so I'm going to hope. Oh, and also our piss water has emptied. Uh-oh. Okay, let's connect that up. That's my bad. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, we're gonna start using this water down here. And it's off-gassing in there. And we can pump some more air out now. It's still very high pressure at 2K, 3K, 3K, 3K. Yep. Alright, so next. We're gonna dump a little bit of water in here, not too much. Since this is like 60 degrees. We're just gonna dump the water in. Increase the temperature in here a bit. And then, as we are transitioning, and also we have water here. Excellent. Ah. Oh, nice. We have a lot of water here. Maybe we should start using this water too. We should maybe pull another pipe up into just our water supply. How do I pump all of this water up? This is 40 degrees. This is very, very hot water. I don't really like using this water. And it's getting hotter. And also, you need to be relocated into here. So you get some food. Now, do we have any Draco eggs? Wait, do we have any squash flies here? Yes, we have. Do we have any Draco eggs? Let's have a look at critter eggs, Draco eggs. Now, we're not gonna deal with Draco eggs. Oh. What? Did I take some Draco eggs? They're already incubating. They're incubating for like... for 63% already. Alright, we're gonna relocate them. We're gonna relocate them here. And last Draco egg. Relocate up here. Alright, okay. Alright, let's let them do that. And where are my other Dracos? There's one Draco here, there's another Draco here. Let's wrangle, relocate. Put them all into here first. Okay, alright. Now, I'm gonna dig out all of this and let them fall down. And I'll need one more ladder piece. And I will need to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. So what I'm doing here is squeezing all of the hydrogen out of these little pockets and put them in here. And what I'm gonna do, like if you have oxygen just on average, you don't even need like ammo suits. If you find like an oxygen pit, like opposite pit, right? It's like a cap and hydrogen cap. What you can do is set up something like this. You create like a little bubble up there and just hook it in like this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is do exactly that. I'm gonna and probably create like a ladder here, a ladder here. So what I'm gonna do is just like do that. Exactly the same design as the electrolyzer, as the SPOM design, and you can pump out. You don't even need you don't need that. A gold amalgam is enough, right? Done. And put an ammo sensor up. And you can dig out these. Oh. You can dig those down too. Yeah, you can see exactly the same as a SPOM. So any hydrogen, like what will happen if you don't have ammo suits? Your dupes will run up there, and then they'll get like a little bit of eye infection, like eye irritation, not an infection, but yeah, irritation. And what happens is they'll just get that irritation for like half a cycle or something. And the benefit you get is you instantly get some hydrogen that you can use, and you can pull some just pull some cables out so you can connect the power later. And also you just need an atmo sensor. Like just pop it down here. Boom. Now you have to be careful. We gotta make sure that this is hydrogen. You don't have to set like the sensor here. What you can do is use an AND gate. Where's AND gate? AND gate is here. Yeah, you can use an AND gate. So you can say, hold on. Okay, let's use an AND gate here. So basically, the signal is going to come out here and say, alright, the AND is atmo sensor first, and also I need a element sensor. Where is the gas element sensor? So maybe down here. Yeah. Oh, where is it? Where's the gas element sensor? Liquid gas element sensor, and you can just put a. Let me just deconstruct that one. Okay, let's put the element sensor in. So gas element sensor can just go here, and basically what it says is both of these. So the element, the pressure has to be above a certain amount, and also the element has to be hydrogen down at this level. So if this element becomes oxygen, it'll just say, nah, stop. There's not enough hydrogen to be pumped out. You can put this lower to be safe as well. So that's it. Like if you found a bunch of hydrogen sitting like that, yeah, push it all into like a little little SPOM, you know, hydrogen extraction, and you just put some tiles around it. Done. Finished. And when you're ready to extract this, connect the power, connect the pipe. Done. Now over here we don't need to do anything else. Just let them finish building this area. Yeah, this is basically tamed, and all we need to do is raise the temperature in here. We are having problem with steel, our steel production, and probably have a lot of people idling. Okay, let's go push this water out, push this water out, and remember we're having a little bit of problem with our food source as well, because our hatches are eating a granite, so they're still gonna eat quite a bit of granite. What we're gonna do now is start looking for hatches, and a good thing about start looking for hatches is often you will find iron and fossil. So the entire area in here we can actually demolish. We don't need this area anymore. We probably still need it like for a little bit of gas pump. As for the oil, okay, we still need it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this entire place. Alright, we're just gonna copy. Now we are going to start looking for Slicksters. That's what I was looking for. The Slicksters. Alright, dig through all of that. So I'm gonna go left first. Now this one I'm still not gonna take them out. That's alright. Oh, let's see the germ. Yeah, it's spreading. It is spreading. That is not good. So this Slickster is going to have his own world in there, or her own world. This is it. I'm not touching anywhere here. I'm not touching this area. This is 1 million germ zombie spore. I'm not cracking that open. That's suicidal. Suicidal. And I should probably like reinforce this. Alright, so we're gonna wait for... There's a little bit of chlorine gas. Oh my god. I don't like chlorine gas. I know it's probably some chlorine gas sitting here as well. This is just polluted oxygen. Okay, nothing. Oh yeah, there's some chlorine gas here. Oh, oop, hold up. Should probably turn that off now. It's a little bit inefficient. Pushing out 300 grams. Yep, we're gonna just wait for a little bit. Wait for this to be built. And we are going for some Slicksters. So in search of Slicksters. In this meantime, we're gonna have a look at the skills. Catalina got mechatronics now. And Joshua... What is the priority of Joshua? Nothing. He's just supplying. Supplying and operating. Maybe I'll get him to build. Yeah, alright, I'll get him to build. So Joshua, you are going to get... Okay, construction. May is actually gonna go dig. May is our second digger. Nisbet is just gonna stay in the colony for a little bit longer. Stinky, my friend. Stinky has been a star. Stinky has been a star. He's joined our colony with like just athletics, and he's helped around the whole thing. He's kickstarted our ranching for us as well. Yeah, he's been a star. Although he's not interested in ranching, but he's still doing the ranching for us. That's like a model employee. Alright, we're gonna leave that here. This is like 80 degrees. Alright, everybody's gonna come and start helping out. There's a lot of water here because this oil you can see is like 100-degree oil, and it started boiling the water. Alright, when you are digging through the oil biome, you gotta be very careful with things like this. Alright, these rocks. You gotta be very careful. These like 1,000 degree, 1,300, 1,100 degree. Although this igneous rock is only 89 degrees, this will cause your crude oil to flash. Okay? So don't don't just digging through it nilly-willy, because this place is dangerous. So don't try to dig through down there just yet. Have to be extremely careful when you're digging through the oil biome. And always have like ladders everywhere. Always have ladders everywhere. We are going to have ladders everywhere. Does it work? They probably have demolished this. And we are going to do this. This entire place. Oh. We probably want to rummage it and inspect it. Does it have inspection? This one, yes. Let's not destroy the ladders. The ladders are good. Let's leave that. Delete that. So what's the ladder made out of? The ladder's material is actual plastic. Primary element plastic, but you can only demolish them, so you can't actually get the plastic out of them. That's a shame, isn't it? That is a shame. There's a bit of slime. There's slimes creeping through this area. Well, we've got our oil reservoir, which is good, because we're gonna have a lot of excess water. A lot of excess water. And also we need to raise our oil level a little bit. And what will happen is this pump, once the oil level drops, this pump is going to pump out this water layer on top. And I might need to, maybe it's a good idea just to deconstruct this pump and take this pump somewhere like down here. Alright, we are deconstructing, demolishing everything. So we can put ladders in there. Wait a minute. There's things on the back. Is there any other things in the back? No, they're just automations. So there's a lot of copper in here that you can get out of as well. So demolishing these buildings are actually very beneficial. Let's go. Probably can't reach the top level. But these tiles are obsidian tiles. Not that important. Is he stuck? No. Hope not. Is somebody rummaging this place? A bit more important, please. Before we demolish the buildings. There we go. Look at them go. I love how they like work really, really fast now. Look at them go. Yeah, that's the demolishing. Alright, this can go. Oh. Okay, let's go back up and make sure everything else is in order. Let's do this. Let's do this, and let's do this. Alright. Why is there no plants here? I thought there was a thimbleweed on top of here. Oh my god. What's wrong with the load file? There's still a bit of thimbleweed down here, so I'm not too worried. There's a bit of natural gas I haven't tapped into just yet. Maybe you can set up some natural gas generators. Alright, the pressure, it's only 3k. I'm going to build a little bit of tiles here. There we go. And we will need to actually make more copper. Alright, we're gonna set up a few batches of copper. And have we finished all the iron ore already? No, we got 11 tons of it. Why is nobody loading it up? Can I ask them to load it up? Look at him go, smashing all the fossils. Alright. Okay, how are we going here? We need a ladder segment here, we need another ladder segment here, just so we can demolish this whole place. Alright, we found some Slicksters. We found some Slicksters. How do we save the Slicksters? We stop them from running around. So, alright, as soon as this area is demolished, and then we can... I'll show you the interim thing that I normally do to get the Slicksters. To get the Slicksters out of there. So what will happen is, I don't think there's enough water in here. There's not enough water. So this is actually good. So not enough oil. Not enough crude oil. So the Slicksters is going to they're going to eat the carbon dioxide. And these Slicksters, often what they do is they deplete the carbon dioxide in the area that they're living. Oh. And then the water they invade, for example, if a Slickster is here, there's carbon dioxide. If it finishes that 4 kilos of carbon dioxide, then the crude oil comes in, dead. Alright, so that's normally what happens to Slicksters. That's how they drown. If you don't save them quick enough. Oh, iron. Iron is good. What a cook. Can't dig. Bad at building. Alright, thank you. No, thank you. Alright, iron ore it is. And Stinky. I'm not gonna stress you out anymore. You can stay where you are. Alright, we need to just get rid of this place now. And we gotta make sure the temperature is not gonna flash our oil. So this one, what I'm gonna do is like dig around it, right? And okay, dig like this. So let's have a look at temperature again. So this one's a problem, which is okay because it's got abyssalite all over it, but this one's not. So what I can do is leave these two here and put in an insulated tile here. So what that'll do is basically I'm going to corner build. It's a technique where your dupe can reach this cell to build this cell, and then without anything else like falling into here, because as soon as this crude oil goes in here, boom, it's first going to become petroleum. That'll actually be a very nice thing, but the temperature is going to go up and up and up and up and up, and all of this area is going to become sour gas. And without proper material to be able to change the sour gas into natural gas, everything becomes a bit tricky. So we can't actually use any of the oil, then all of our oil just evaporated. Now, how do we save our little Slicksters? So I'm gonna build ladders all the way to there, and I'm gonna be careful about this one. Can I actually dig out this one? Yes, this one I can dig out. Cool, that's fine. Because this is only 70 degrees. Alright, okay, cool. Abyssalites don't tend to conduct heat across solids, but when you have liquid on top of it, that's a different story. Okay, we're gonna dig out all of this, and dig out all of this as well. Did you rummage this? Yes, you have. Then we are going to delete these buildings as well. Alright, we're just gonna need for them to finish off this area. How are we going in our base? Excellent. I'm just gonna keep on pushing the water over. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. Just need to push that down. This water has already been pushed up. So that means there's 1 ton of water right down here. How is our everything else? Toilet is fine. Food. I'm paranoid now. There's still carbon dioxide in there. Excellent. Are we making... Okay, we're making copper and steel. Excellent. So how much steel we got? We got 5 tons of steel now. So all we're doing now is just heat up this entire area. Right, how's the pressure? Pressure's good. Turning this on. Yeah, there's a lot of building here. Oh, this one we're just gonna say, oh, hydrogen, on. Hydrogen gas, this is on. And if it's above, oh, 1 kg? 1 kg? No, we're gonna go above 250 is okay. The pressure here, yeah, that's only like 100. It's fluctuating, but it's okay. So if it's above 250, it's gonna say on. So right now it's sending an on signal to the water pump or to the hydrogen pump. Okay. I have stopped the petroleum production for the time being. I actually want to have a better airlock. So I'm gonna lock this. And I'm going to change the petroleum. So just change this area for the time being. Okay, come on. Oh. Uh-oh. You're stuck. Yes. Alright, cool. Excellent, Maya. Is it May or Maya? Expedition 33 had my, like, I think all the MAE is now default to Maya, because like Maya. I have to be like, to be honest, the Expedition 33 story is so good, right? It's such a breath of fresh air in the current climax of gaming industry. Climax? No, climate. Climate. No, don't dig like that. Oh my god. Don't dig like that. You're gonna get yourself trapped. Oh, what? Oh, he is still trapped. Oh my god. So, oh, he is still trapped. He is sleeping in oil. You guys gotta, yes, I know he wants to go to the toilet, alright, so. Oh my god, he was stuck. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Is he going to make it? Relieving self. How much bladder do you have? You have 100% bladder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's not gonna make it. I knew putting up too much, like... Come on, please. Please make it to the toilet. Don't pee in my water supply. I will have to reload. Don't pee in my water supply, please. Please. And he's not moving very fast either. Alright, is he going to go... Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, almost. Oh. Oh my god, that was intense! So he was indeed trapped inside there. Did I give them too much work to do again? I think I did. Yeah, I'm asking them to build copper. Yeah, I'm going to change the... actually, let's go 20 and 30. And I am going to redo the wires just up here. Cut these so that I can take back all the... So this will be... let me wait for that first. Wait for that first. Okay. So they should be making steel too, right? No? Iron? We got 19 ton of iron. Why are you not making iron? And we're gonna make... Oh. We're gonna make 50 of these. Alright, let's go. We actually need you to fill up with coal. We gotta do it quickly. Clay is fine, we don't care. We're gonna ramp up our steel production. Heat up the entire area. Talking about heat up the entire area, do we need any more? Oh, just turn that off. I probably do not need these two. Right, we can. We're just gonna allow the air to flow through a little bit more. There's no other places where the air can actually come up. I'm actually locking all the air in there. And I'll just putting some ladder segments in there. I actually need to heat up this place now. Okay, that will be for the next episode where we do the Slicksters. Right now, we have cleaned out this place. We're gonna put in some pump some water out. And also, at the same time, we are cleaning this area. We're gonna save a few Slicksters. So, alright, this area is cleaned out. What I normally do is put a mesh tile right here, and then just put a drop-off, but make it out of something that's... because the drop-off actually overheats. So something a little bit more heat resistant, like a gold amalgam. Alright. Let's just... oh, that's alright. We'll let them finish building it. So what happens when you drop the Slickster here? It's not going to run around. But if you drop it too close to the water, or any form of liquid, what they will do is they will start, you know, running off the platform, and they go swimming. When they go swimming, they drown. Like sometimes they just drown, and it's just weird. Okay, we got a builder. Alright, we're not gonna get any of these, nothing very special. Okay, we'll get a care package then. Alright, excellent. We're getting to make lots of irons. Look at Auto go! Oh my god. So this is all refined carbon. And what else is there? Iron ore is in here. Okay. Excellent. We need lots of iron ore. Alright, we probably don't need to be on an 8. What I will do here is probably delete this one. And can I reach? Yes, they can reach both. So I'll put in... I probably don't need this. Alright, how about this? How about this? Let's just delete these. Delete these. And we put a box here. And where these were, we're just gonna make it a little bit more prettier. And this box is going to have ore. Let's say copper ore. Okay. How are we building down there? Can we hurry up with this one, please? Please. Thank you. Alright, look. They have finished building that tile. So we can now safely... The other thing that we can do is, like, we can really actually use a bit of thermal power. We can put an insulator tile here. Put some. So what we can do is put like 2 insulator tile here. Put a mechanized airlock like this. You can make it out of steel, and make this one out of whatchamacallit. Make this one out of a diamond tile so it can conduct the heat out. Yeah, I guess, yeah, but right now we will do that later, but it's just an idea that we can harness the power that's down there to maybe you know, I'm not sure how quickly it's going to turn this amount of oil into petroleum, but it'd be nice to heat them up. Or maybe use that as a boiler, like an entrance to the core. Alright. Okay, this is done. So we're gonna put this as 9 and put this as Slicksters. Now I just saw some shovel. I'm just going to make sure the shovel hasn't laid any eggs. No, they haven't. Oh, they've laid an egg up there. Good job. Okay, they haven't laid any egg down here yet. Perfect. Alright, so so far so good. How is my water? Okay, we gotta push them in a little bit more. Alright, this is also good now. The water is all pretty much consolidated. I just need to push a couple tiles in there. We are pumping in a lot of... Alright, we can turn that back on now. Now you can see that this is carbon dioxide rising up, right? Carbon dioxide rising up. So slowly and slowly it'll push all the carbon dioxide, all the like oxygen and everything into that corner. And that's the whole idea. Uh-oh. Otto by himself is operating the all 4 machines. Okay, oh yes, this one. We need to do that, and we need to have a water pitcher. Oh, okay, we can't do that. Oh yeah, we can walk around. We can walk around. That's fine. So they can actually go around the place. And we're digging out a lot of fossil down there as well. Okay. Slicksters. Once we catch some slicksters, we will end our episode. So now you can see slicksters a little bit dry up there. Alright, we're just gonna dig through here. And we go, alright, catch this one. And we're gonna catch these 2 too. And we're just gonna dig through like this. No, not that one. I'm not sure if they can get out. I hope they can't. And we need another interim ladder. Another interim ladder. Maybe just down this way. Yeah, maybe just down this way. Alright, there we go. The Slicksters are out. Alright, so they're gonna run around like this. And they're gonna dump the carbon dioxide they ate as crude oil. And that's why we want them. We want to eat all of that carbon dioxide that we haven't done anything about. Okay, all of this carbon dioxide. Oh, how's the... Okay, there's still 500 grams. It's a bit low pressure now. So there we go. Gas is being pushed up. So all of these is going to be pushed up. Alright, slowly and slowly. Good. Alright, just gonna temporarily let them repressure. How's my Slicksters going? Alright, there we go. Alright, 1 Slickster, 2 Slicksters. So they're gonna just sit here and not move. This is the same treatment as the shovels that we get. Is they're just gonna be stuck on this one tile. They're not gonna move. They have all the carbon dioxide to eat to their leisure. And yeah, so that's it. And then we're gonna save our Slicksters in here because this place is nice and warm. We are going to create another environment that is also nice and warm for them, and that'll be for the next episode. And we need to put a bit of oil in here without creating a mess, hopefully. Alright, come on, let's finish this. Alright, we're gonna conclude the show, this episode very quickly, very soon. So I hope you really like this show and this series. We have started from nothing, and we have created almost everything in this. Well, we have created everything in here. We're gonna put some crude oil in here. And all the automations, everyone is working really hard. I will probably put in some like nice statues in here too. Come on, somebody, bring some oil. Is that oil or is that copper? That's copper. He's going to build. Oh, there we go. Alright, this much oil is not going to be enough, but that's enough for us to crack this open. Oh, sorry. Crack this open. Alright, Bubble's gonna come. Excellent. Bubble's like, I love destroying buildings. Alright, see this oil still gonna spill in there, which is okay. It's gonna create a little ditch, and then this bit's gonna fall and this is gonna become a vacuum. Now what we're gonna do is build in here but destroy this one. Now, we need that to be a bit faster. And at the same time, so this blob of crude oil is going to stop all the gases from flowing. We're just gonna create a better seal. There we go. I'm gonna adding more oil here, just to keep the liquid seal a little bit, you know. How do you call it? Feels a little bit, you know, fail safe. All right. Once that is done, we are going to destroy this bit. We just need a little bit more oil. We're gonna leave this oil layer in there because that'll help even out the temperature in there. Well done. One more, it should be good. Alright. So Slicksters all being saved. We're gonna continue to develop, not develop, but demolish this whole place. This is another zombie spore in here. But somehow it's a million zombie spores just in this tile. So what I can do, I can probably like corner build these two and then go around corner build the top and then go around and corner build this side to just keep this bit of zombie spore in there and never ever worry about it. Yeah, I'll do that. There's another oil well right here, so we're getting a lot of oils very soon. I probably don't need that much. Oh, you're taking 10 kilo? That's not gonna be enough. Alright, I'm not gonna waste your guys' time anymore on this. This episode is already long enough. So what we have done, we have pretty much okay, temporarily consolidated all the salt water in here. This is gonna become a 95 degrees. We're gonna chuck the 95-degree water straight in here, heat up this place. We're gonna pump all of the air out of this place, and it's only gonna be a bit of carbon dioxide, and all of this oxygen and polluted oxygen should go outside. And then we're gonna fill this room up with steam. We're finishing this game off. Ooh, parkus. I don't really need parkus right now. I got a farm already, so seed it is. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Okay, bye bye.